Hey y'all, welcome back to Veggie Farm. I'm Stacy and today we'll be making lemongrass tea rings. Now I love tea. I drink tea all day long and I usually make tea out of most of my herbs. So when my lemongrass plant started getting large, I knew I wanted to make tea out of it also. And I found a tutorial on how to make lemongrass tea rings and it's worked out great. So I wanted to share with you all how I do it. So we'll harvest the lemongrass and then I'll show you how I wrap the tea rings. But before we get started, I want to say shout out to Gigi Naturals Homestead. When you grow it, you know it. So y'all get over to her website and pick you up one of these beautiful t-shirts. All right, let's move in closer and get started with the harvest. All right, so when we harvest, we're going to harvest about right here, right before the stalks get harder and start to turn brown. And at this time, since we're just making the tea rings, I'm only going to harvest the leaf portion. So this is how much we'll use just to get started, just for the demonstration. We just cut off a small portion just for the demonstration. And these leaves are very sharp. So the first time I did this, I had cuts all over my fingers. So if you can, you should wear gloves while you handle these. In the demonstration today, I won't have on gloves while I wrap the tea rings, but just be aware that they are sharp. So what you want to start off by doing is try to line one end up pretty much even on one side, and the other side won't matter. This is the side you'll be wrapping. And then you'll just take it and you will wrap it around your fingers. And this circle will be the size of the ring that you'll be making. And so you're going to take the end pieces and just start pushing them through the loop. And wrapping them around. And we're just going to keep doing that until the ring is wrapped. And we are out of loose ends on the leaves. We'll just keep wrapping it around. And this does not have to be perfect, because sometimes the leaves will start to break off, and it doesn't matter. You just keep wrapping them until you're out of leaves. And as I go down, I kind of like to hold down on the pieces that I've already wrapped and kind of use that as a handle. Push it through. And you can just smell the lemongrass oils in these as you wrap it. It smells really good. So you just pull it through and keep wrapping it around. And you can see the ring starting to form. Pull it through and wrap it around. And then sometimes to tie it off, what I like to do is see if I can find a loose piece that was already wrapped, and then see if I can get some of these through there to kind of tie it off. I may go right through this last loop I made, and then I'll tie it off like that. All right. Then I'm going to take some scissors and just cut off the excess and cut off this little tail piece. And then you have a ring. Now it's not a perfect circle, but it's wrapped tight enough where once it dries, all you have to do is just pop it in a mug. And I'll show you some of the ones that I've already done and had them sitting out to dry. Okay, this is the one we just did. And then these are a couple of that I already had done previously, and I've had them sitting out to dry. So this one, I just kind of wrapped it in an elongated shape. And this is another circle, a couple of different circles. And see, they don't have to be perfect. They still dry out and you can still put them right inside the mug. And this one was a different shape, kind of tied in like a little bow. So you can tie them any kind of way you want, and you can use these in soups and broths and also make a great cup of tea. So I hope you learned something. I hope you give it a try. And if you already try something like this with your lemongrass, let me know about that. In the comments, let me know how you use your lemongrass, or if you plan to try wrapping some tea rings. Let me show you how my tea turned out. Those rings are the perfect size to fit right in a mug, and I just added some honey and it is delicious. So thank y'all for watching and happy growing.